fact, that's what motivated me to find out the reason behind it. Because when I was reading literature, you could find that many studies that have been focusing on context and infrastructural challenges. And as Chair said right now, just now, that these kind of internet access, computers, and all kind of devices in Southern Africa, there's, if you compare the last 5 years, there's a significant change in terms of increased access. Internet bandwidth has increased. There are so many initiatives that are going on currently in Africa, such as marine cables, seacom, and so on. And if you look at now, many people have access to internet through mobile devices, mobile phones, and so on. I'm just wondering why users still don't use these kind of resources. And in fact, if you ask many academia, teachers in higher learning institutions, they use internet for their own use, for example, accessing internet and mail or whatever. But they don't use internet research materials via the OER repositories. And in my study, one of the objectives was looking at if they're using really internet. And if you are from what I was presenting, around 84% of instructors that in my study, that they are using internet services to access learning resources. We see now they are using internet to access other resources, but not OER. And contextual filters are changing and they are improving very fast. Then that's why I opted to look at the acceptance and perceptions of instructors towards these OER materials, because in fact the usage across Sub-Saharan Africa is quite low from the document. Why still do not use this kind of process? I can't answer precisely because it needs more research on it. Currently, I just found that the quantitative study that I did, it was only effort expectance was a positive influence on the adoptions. Other factors don't have any kind of impact. So further studies need to be done. Yes, probably the qualitative study may provide more insight on the reason behind it. Okay. The impact of my study to other members, in fact, the use of OER is almost across all higher education in all countries, all member states. And if you look at the stats from the MIT and AVU OER, the low usage not only in Tanzania, but even in Kenya, Uganda, and so on. So my study may stimulate other people to look at the low usage of this kind of resources in their own countries. So this is just a motivation to other researchers to find out why these resources are not used by learners, by teachers across their own countries. Thank you.
You want to mention maybe something with the infrastructure?
Okay.
How people are responding? Is it a problem of infrastructure?
Again, in my study, in the model that I used, which is the youth-out model, one of the factors was what we call facilitating conditions. In fact, what I looked at, the perception of instructors, if there exists some infrastructure to support the use and adoption of OER, how do they perceive? Is there any kind of perception to them that there is a really existence of infrastructure that can support the use of OER? Unfortunately, my study did not find any significant effect on this kind of on this factor. So okay. I can't say anything.
Thank you. Zamzam Yandara?
Well, thanks for the question. The first question was about that I included only 77 respondents, and will that be enough or not enough? I can respond by saying that I even pointed this as one of the limitations of my study, that it included just a small number of respondents. But still, you asked me about why did I go about continue when a lot of respondents had already said that they don't use OER and they know nothing about or AVU. My intention here was to find out about the future intention for the NGOs, if they're well-oriented, and also some of the questions were not required to be filled by those who say that they are not aware of AVU. So those questions were only for those who say they are aware about AVU. But for the issue of benefit, I was also interested to see their perception about the benefits if AVU will be used in their learning. And also the issue of impact of my research to other institutions, I think this will play as an alert to those practitioners from different institutions looking at their usage behavior within their institution. As I remember yesterday, even somebody did a presentation here, somebody was still, James was still, and the presentation showed that AVU materials are mostly used in Africa. I think only 2 African countries were among those top 10 users internationalized. That means we have a lot of work to do there, maybe to conscientize people, to make them aware, or to find out what are the specific reasons why are they not used in Africa. And somebody also asked about the uses of OER in lower level. Yes, it can be used, but also we need to dig deeper on the issues of curriculums, because even at the lower level, I believe that the same even at the higher levels, we define curriculum from West Africa to East, maybe, or from Tanzania to Kenya. So those issues, if can be addressed well, I'm sure that even AVU can be used, or other kind of open educational resources, provided that they will be relevant to the local context, or they can be adapted and adopted for